Look at you. You are born. You made it. You, you have dreams and aspirations. You have things that you want to do, things that you want to accomplish. You, you have your whole life to look forward to. And yet, there is a problem. The countdown begins. The day that you were born. For time waits for no one. And like a blink of an eye, our life flashes by before us, and you are old. Most of us count our money, and yet, what we should be counting is our time. So let's do just that. Let's number our days. Let's count our time, because it is often said that life is short. But how short is it? The average age a person can expect to live is between 70 or 80 years of age. Now let's take a look at that green line. Do you know that that green line represents your life? Now the average life expectancy is 75 years of age. But do we really truly live 75 years worth? How often do we check our phones? We spend our time checking Facebook or Instagram to check on what other people are doing, only to get jealous of their perfect Instagram bodies, their Instagram travels, their perfect lives. Social media hasn't been around a long time, only about 20 years, and yet today we spend so much of our time on social media, approximately 3 years added up over our lifetime. And just like that, our 75 years of life has become 72 years. Entertainment, like television, has occupied much of our lives. Nowadays, we spend much of our time binge watching Netflix episode after episode and season after season. We are not satisfied until we watch the final episode. However, we don't realize that we may spend 72,000 hours, or about 7 years of our lives, watching TV or Netflix. And so, just like that, we only have 65 years left. Sleep. Everyone must sleep. You don't have an option. Yet, you will be surprised to find out how much of our life is spent sleeping. 26 years. About 26 years a person can spend their life sleeping their life away. And this does not include trying to sleep. We can spend a whopping 7 years of our lives trying to sleep, tossing and turning, perhaps from thinking too much, or perhaps from spending too much of our time on our cell phones, looking at social media. And just like that, half of our life is gone, and most of it from just sleeping our life away. Traffic. Most of us hate being stuck in traffic, whether it's commuting from home to school or whether it's from home to work. Being stuck with bad drivers can cause you to have a bad day, and thus road rage. A person in a lifetime can spend about 2 years in their cars commuting. School. School is a big part of our lives. The sitting in the classroom, the learning, the studying, the test taking, and all the stress. It can all add up. From pre-K to 12th grade, we can spend about 3 years of our lives studying our life away. Oh, and that does not even include college. Many of us attended 4-year college, which could result in about an extra 2 years of our lives from intensive studying in classroom time. And just like that, we only have a quarter of our lives left. Work. After spending so much of our time working hard in school, those all-nighters studying, those extra years of college, what is our reward? Our reward is to work even more, working at our jobs, working long hours with all of the stress of our bosses and all of the demands of work. You, my friend, may spend about 15 years working, including all of the overtime in your lifetime. And just like that, you only have 10 years of your life left to yourself. Food. We all must eat. A person can spend 5 years of their life just eating. And just like that, we only have 5 years of life left for ourselves. And after we eat, that food must go somewhere. And we may spend 1 whole year in the bathroom. And 3 of those months we spend on the toilet, flushing our life away. So you see, my friend, life is truly short. So the question is, what are you going to do with your time? Are you going to spend it interviewing people on social media? Are you going to be binge watching Netflix? Sleep more than you should? Or work overtime just to please your boss? Perhaps the answer is in the Bible. Remember this earlier verse? Teach us to number our days. The solution? So that we may grow a heart of wisdom. We should be spending time with our parents because their time is short. We should be spending time with our kids because they are not kids forever. We should be spending time with our Father from heaven, our family, husband and wives, our friends, because tomorrow is not promised and time is short. We should be intentional with our time because time, my friend, is more valuable and precious than money. Let's count our time and make our time count.